steampunk. We build new things from old junk. Copper, brass, wood and leather. Patent cross steampunk. Rolling art is our fun. Watch us as we put 'em all together.
All right, so I talked to Mike, and he agrees that we should chop it. Now I'm gonna probably come down to maybe about here, because what I want to do is I'm gonna take it off, which is gonna be fun because it was so freaking challenging to get it on there. But what I want to do is I want to have a little bit of a lip coming down, because I think I'm going to make like a plywood base to support the walls, so that way I can run screws into the plywood, or maybe make it out of 2x4s. And then I've got to get rid of these thingies here, because these were only put on because of the curve of the bottom, so that won't be needed. It's going to make it sit a lot lower, so I'm not going to change anything about this until I see what it looks like when it's sitting down. Yeah, so wish me luck. Let's get cutting. Holy shit, I don't know how much that weighs, but it's probably about 20 pounds more than I need to be lifting. I did notice that here, that's probably where the seam is, which would mean it's probably only to like this. I did measure in to the lowest point, and actually I'm only going to be able to cut out about to here, which still drops the height down 9 inches. And then I have a little bit more lip for my wood support. Yeah, I'm going to stop, because this is not the heavy breathing video you probably wanted to watch. For those of you that have ever cut up a spaceship, you know this. Those of you that have never cut up a spaceship, you need to learn it. The proper tool for this is one of the most versatile tools you will ever own. And that is, some people call it a multi-purpose tool. That's because they don't know the real name. The real name is the spatula of death, because that spatula can F up your world real quick, but it will make real quick work of this cut. So I'm going to take the spatula of death, and I'm going to start dissecting a spaceship. I'm going to also put on this freaking mask, because I don't want fiberglass dust in my lungs. That can't possibly be good. Plus, with a mask, you can say silly things like, "Luke, I am your father." All right, just checking. So there's the bottom of my seat. So my depth here to cut is good. Looking inside, oh, looks like a cave. But you can't really see with this, but it's a good height. And it matches up pretty good with this section. So in hindsight, I should have cut this part first and then the outer ring, because right now I have the whole ring, outer ring cut. And I was trying to get into here, and I realized it's probably gonna, as soon as that last little bit cuts, it's gonna fall apart. And I tried to cut it from the top here, and I can't quite get in. So I'm kind of stuck a little bit on what do I do next. I may end up trying to see how well this piece here goes, and then suspend it from the ceiling. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong there? Okay. You got a haircut. Cue the lowrider music. It's a chop top, or it's been lowered. But we also have to evict somebody. Yuck. All right, Project Lowrider. Still got to figure out, more of this. Exactly how I'm going to attach it. But this clearly is not going to work. That looks like garbage. So I'm going to take that off. And maybe I'll go back to the original panels. And maybe I'll just use some of this vinyl over the edge to kind of help mask it. Yeah, so I don't know whether that makes this plan F, G, but the dropping it, I think, is definitely the way to go. Plus, it's easier to step in and out of, and be a little bit more stable driving. So, cool, win-win. All right, I got it on. I got it level, and I got to figure out how best to brace it. A lot simpler than I thought. I did have to lower this down about 9 inches because of it sitting so much lower. But it's nice and sturdy, and I think getting in and out on that side is going to be, knock on wood, fairly simple. I started putting the mirrored sides back on, and then I'll do the corners with the, actually I'll show you. One of the corners, put on the vinyl tape, and it doesn't want to stick right now, but I'm not sure why, but it does cover up that seam pretty good. So not quite the round effect that we wanted, or that Mike wanted, but I think this looks a lot better. And yeah. All right, I'm pretty much done for the night, but I wanted to give you an update and show you that while this looks kind of like a weird trash can for right now, the movement of everything, the movement of everything kind of works. So I just got to figure out some of the overlapping a little bit better, and then some zip ties are just crap. You shouldn't be able to do that. But yeah, oh, Jesus. It's getting there. I think if I get the sides right, I'm probably gonna paint like a yellow stripe down each one so it has more, or a purple stripe so that it has, looks better. I still gotta sand them, put the hinges on, but all I'm trying to do right now is get the position of where they go in so that they do in fact, raise up the one next to it. And so far I'm pretty happy. Doesn't look as cool as I wanted though, but befitting of the hard work of Mr. Parodi. But I don't know, I'll figure something out.
Hat and cross, steampunk, we build new things from old junk. Copper, brass, wood and leather. Hat and cross, steampunk, rolling art is our fun. Watch us as we put 'em all together.